Good day, everybody. Bevo here. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Welcome back to Space Engineers, everyone. So, all right, guys, this episode, I want to start building our refinery back over here. So, oh my gosh, so many amazing suggestions last episode on what kind of design we could go for. And there was one that I really loved. So, here's kind of my thinking. Right, we're over here by an alien planet, right? And we want to build a refinery. So I was thinking, what sort of science fiction would work with that? And there was a comment that just absolutely answered that perfectly. So here, think of it like this. Okay, so we're at an alien planet. We want to build a refinery. Well, last year my favorite movie was The Martian. Yep, it was The Martian by like a long shot. It was just amazing. But The Martian, yeah, no aliens, no refineries or anything like that. But the guy who made the movie The Martian, Ridley Scott, has he ever done any movies that involve refineries, aliens? Well, aliens. Yeah, aliens. So I had the suggestion to build the station from Alien Isolation, and I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. But what I'm kind of thinking is, I want to. Well, we're going to do something similar to that, and I'm going to kind of go from kind of some of the more kind of original movies. So some of his, I think it was the first Alien or Aliens. I always get them confused. I think it's Alien. Is the one that has the refinery in it with the 4 big towers on it. Alien Isolation has the 3 towers on it, but there's that one that has the 4 towers on it. Anyway, they look pretty much the exact same, those 2 different stations. So I think I'm going to go for, I'm not going to do like an exact replica of, what Ridley Scott's kind of station. So I'll go ahead and post some pictures in here, edit in some pictures in here, if they're not already in there. If I haven't already shown them. But I'm just going to kind of use that as kind of my inspiration of where I want to go and build from. And then I'm just going to kind of design my own kind of station, kind of like based around that inspiration right there. And I'm thinking like big towers along here somewhere. So, like maybe a big tower right here, a big tower right there. I like how on the very front it has that the connection points, right? So where the tugs kind of plug into it. Yeah, I think that's really cool how the tugs kind of plug into the station. And well, it moves. Yeah, it moves, right? Remember they moved the station? So that's kind of cool. But so yeah, I mean, what do y'all think? And I like Ridley Scott's, everything Ridley Scott does. It's almost inspired by kind of real life. So that's something I really kind of things that actually would work. Like you see how he has those connection points on there, right? That's something that would actually work, in real life. And well, I mean, it's not, perfect science, but like The Martian, that was based on, other than the storm in the very beginning, the Martian movie was pretty much spot on science. It's pretty much perfect science, which is really cool. And I like that. So I think I want to go ahead and build the refinery out like that. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. We're going to have a couple levels like right here. So like in the refineries from Alien Isolation, it has like a couple levels like this, right? And then the towers come off those levels, right? And that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then we're going to have the refineries are actually going to be outside. So we're going to have all the tubes and the refineries and that kind of stuff. I wouldn't have them kind of showing on the outside. So I might have the flat bottom surfaces on the inside, right? Where we'll have, maybe some connections or access points and that kind of stuff to them. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe we can start building out this way here from now. Should this be the front right here? Yeah, I think that right there should be the front. So I'm going to have to go ahead and start building out from over here somewhere. So that should be cool. And maybe out from over here. And so we're going to kind of definitely use, we're not going to be building exact replicas, but we're going to be definitely using it as our inspiration. So I would like to have the connection points, kind of like how he has on his stations, somewhere right down over here. I think that'd be really cool. And then the towers back over here. So tower, that kind of stuff. And it's going to be very dark. So lots of kind of blacks, dark grays, maybe no black. We're probably not going to have any black on here, but definitely, dark grays and that kind of stuff I think would be really pretty cool. So yeah, let me go ahead and kind of get the base right here kind of set up, and then we'll kind of start on our station. All right. Okay, so I'm starting to kind of plan out where I want my towers to go. And I'm thinking 2 towers right up there up front, and then we're going to have our main connector point right here in the very middle, of course, right? And then I'm thinking some towers back over here, and then maybe a tower in the middle as well. So 5 towers on the sucker. That should be pretty big. So let's see here. I have that is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out 2. So I'm gonna bring this out. We have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, to start the tower here, 1, 2, like that, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that should be not lined up. How did I mess this up? I don't know. Let's see. We need to come back one more here. Is this not 9? Is that not 9? Did I not bring this one back far enough? Let's see here. They should all be 9. So yeah, I think I need to go ahead and bring this one back a little bit. Something like this right here. So let's see. This right here should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. That's 5. That's 4. I definitely counted this right. That's 4. Is this one not as far back? That's definitely a possibility. Let's see here. No, those look like... Oh, this one is an extra one back. This one is an extra one back. So let's see here. Are you not 9? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. So this one is coming back too far right here. That's where my mistake was. Yeah, here's the whole thing about trying to make things symmetrical. I should probably just do away with the whole symmetry thing, because I don't know. Typically, I often avoid symmetry. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm thinking with this kind of station, it might be a good thing to have the main towers symmetrical, like the actual station itself symmetrical. And then we're going to just do away with symmetry when we start laying in our conveyor belts and our refineries and that kind of stuff. So it's like the foundations of the station will be symmetrical, very symmetrical. But the station itself and what's on the station is going to be just kind of crazy, just everywhere kind of thing. To just, I don't know. I think it would look neat that kind of way. So that's what I'm going to go for. So, all right. So another tower right over here somewhere. So we got, what, 3 right there. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then go ahead and start bringing this back right over here. And we should be lined up somewhere pretty good. So you should be 2 off from the end right over here. So let's see here. Yep, 2 off, 2 off. All right, fantastic. And we'll go ahead and plug this one in right here. And then I need to go ahead and bring that other section right over here, the sides, all the way back. So bring you guys back like this. I'm going to throw another one right there, like that, and then just go ahead and kind of fill all this stuff right here in. So, yeah. And then we're actually, this is going to be the top deck. So this right here is the top deck of the main deck, okay? And then the tower is going to go up from there. And we're also going to have another deck down here below. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be about, let's see here, maybe 5. So here's 5 right here. Then we'll go ahead and do 6 out like that. And then we'll go ahead and do another deck that's going to be out right over here. So it's basically going to mirror this level right here. You see this little level right here? Yeah, that's gonna be mirrored right down here on this little level right here. And then the tower is gonna be kind of like, actually the part that's gonna be this whole kind of wall section right here is not actually going, like this right here is gonna be open to space, okay? So the tower is gonna be right there, tower right there, right? We'll probably have conveyor belts going between the towers, right? But this right here is actually gonna be wall all the way back, right? So we're gonna go all the way back like this. This is gonna be wall all the way back. Wall all the way back, so all the way down. So yeah, like this, until we get down to the very bottom. And then the towers are not going to continue out to bottom, I don't think. I don't know, we might just kind of play with that and kind of see how we like it. But yeah, let me go ahead and kind of build this out a little bit more. Am I out of steel? Yep, out. All right, we'll be right. Okay, this station is coming along. What do y'all think about having this part down here as like a big hangar? Yeah, it'd be a pretty cool little hangar bay, right? It's kind of what I was thinking it might be good for. But I wanted to go ahead and real quickly, I wanted to talk about some astrophotography that I have been busy doing the past couple nights. I've been having a lot of fun with it, but it is really hard. I've been posting pictures of like Jupiter on my Twitter, and I started like an Instagram account. So because I know not everybody's on Twitter, so I wanted, you know, if people wanted, they're not on Twitter and they wanted to kind of see some of my pictures that I've been taking, yeah, they go ahead and the Instagram account, I went ahead and I linked it down in the video description, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, there you go. Yeah, I'm not good enough yet to go ahead and post them onto YouTube, you know, do 1080p video, you know, videos of Jupiter and Saturn and that kind of stuff. I'm just, astrophotography is hard, man. It's quite challenging. It's a lot harder than just looking at Jupiter, because like what I'm using, I have a 8-inch Meade telescope, and that's what I've been using. And I do actually have a 9.25-inch Celestron Evolution that is in the mail right now, and it should hopefully be coming in on Wednesday. I should get it. So yeah, look for some pictures from that. I'll post those on the Twitter and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to go ahead and see those, yay! But yeah, what I've been doing is I use something called a CCD kind of camera, which I hook up to my telescope, and it takes the place of the eyepiece. So the eyepiece is where you get a lot of magnification from. So like you'll use like a 6mm eyepiece on so the telescope does a lot of magnification itself. It's got those big mirrors in it, right? But then you have like a 6mm eyepiece. That is what you look through normally, right? And or a 32mm if you're trying to find what it is you want to look at, or a 16mm, 6mm, whatever. All the different numbers, and those don't give a lot of magnification. And those are the eyepieces that you typically look through. And to take pictures, what I do is I hook up like a little what's called a CCD camera. And it's a video camera. So it records video files onto my laptop. I take my laptop out there with my telescope, right? And I record video files at like maybe 100 frames per second. And then I take all the frames out of that video file and I stack them on top of one another using a software. And I do that afterwards, after I take the little video file. Obviously, that's kind of, well, obviously. Yeah. But it's hard, man. It's really, really hard because you can't use like the 6mm eyepiece that you would typically like. If I was to just point up my telescope at Jupiter and then put my little eyepiece on there and look at it, it looks amazing. I can, it fills up the eyepiece. I can see all the moons and all that kind of crazy stuff. I can see the big giant red spot with all the amazing bands and all that kind of crazy stuff. But then when I take the eyepiece off and I'm looking at it using my little CCD camera, right? And of course I can use like the 2x borrow, that kind of stuff. So I can use that to get more magnification. But I don't have that eyepiece anymore, giving that special magnification. So it's hard to get it really into focus. And then of course, as the further out the recording, whether it's your eye or the camera, the further out it is from the telescope on that little kind of back part of the telescope, I'm definitely going to do a video on this whole setup, my telescope setup. I think a lot of people would enjoy that. Everybody on Twitter seems to be loving these pictures I've been doing, and on Instagram and Twitter and that kind of stuff. So I will do a video of that. But the further out that the recording thing is, whether it's an eye that's recording it, for your brain, recording it into your memory, or your CCD camera that's recording it onto your laptop, the further out it is, it changes the focus, right? So I have a hard time. Anyone has any tips, please let me know. Please, 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 please. I'm begging you. If you have any tips on how to astrophotography, of how to get like a really good focus when you're swapping out the eyepieces for the camera and that kind of stuff. Yeah, something like Jupiter. I'm just trying to do Jupiter right now because it's the easiest thing to see. It's the easiest thing to look at in the sky is Jupiter because it's just huge. The sucker's just a monster, right? But yeah, so anyway, if you want to go ahead and see those, all the links to the Twitter and Instagram is down in the description. You can go ahead and check this out. And if I get any better, I might think about doing a YouTube video. But right now, I'm just terrible at it. And there's just no way I'm going to be able to do a 1080p. Let's go ahead and kind of finish up that little bit of welding right there. I'm going to do the floor on here from now. So these are the walls. So the walls are almost done here. And then I'm going to start doing the floor. Now, I think I might actually make this into a hangar bay. I think that would be pretty cool. This whole bottom part right here. And then we're going to go ahead and start on the towers up top. But yeah, so all right, we'll be back, guys. What do y'all think? Yeah, I've been busy at work. I put like little windows on here. So this is going to be our hangar bay. This is what I'm thinking for our hangar bay. So we have these little guys. I parked some guys in here so I can kind of get an idea of its scale. I might make it a bit bigger. I'm thinking I might make our station just a little bit bigger. I'm not sure how quite yet. But right here, we're going to have the airlock, right? So we can go ahead and take things in and out. I think I do want a platform where we go ahead and land our large ship miners, right? I want a large ship miner and a large ship welder over here somewhere. I think those would be good. So I am going to extend the platform out, probably at least just the floors right here. Although one thing I'm kind of thinking about doing over here is, see, this is the foundation. So I'm thinking, you know, like I was kind of mentioning earlier, the foundation is going to be very, very, very symmetrical. So it's going to be perfectly symmetrical. And then everything I tack onto that foundation is just going to be random as could be. So I'm going to put, you know, maybe a refinery right here, maybe a refinery over here somewhere, maybe another refinery over there somewhere. It's just going to be random. So it's basically, it's like, you know, some professional architects designed this station, you know, back on, you know, whatever planet. Okay. Then they gave it to the bunch of miners. The miners took it out here to the alien planet. And then the miners just started throwing things on there, you know, just throwing things on there, just random, you know, wherever it was needed, you know, as miners do. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But yeah, I think it would look pretty cool having, you know, like a nice little kind of, let's see here. Let's go ahead and put you on here somewhere. So I'm thinking like we're going to have like, no, not at all like that. So we'll have like these little things, you know, just kind of like, you know how we have the pillars overall in our other base? Well, I was thinking of something a little bit different for this one. So for example, like you. So we'll have like this right here. So it's going to like look like little tanks. It's kind of less. Okay. I'm usually pretty good at rotating stuff when I'm not recording. I don't know what it is. As soon as I start recording, I turn into a huge derp. So like a little tank kind of like looking thing. That kind of looks like a little tank maybe. And then maybe we could actually do the underside too. So just like a little thing like this. Let's see. Are you actually? Okay, so that's kind of where that is. All right. So let's see here. So we'd want something like, let's see right here. We'll rotate you up like that. You, and then. You can see that color. No one's gonna actually see you. Oh, wait. Yeah, actually, people will see you. So no, you cannot be that color. Where is it? I just passed it. There we go. That's the same color, right? Yeah. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and do you like this. All right. Are you the same color as those other ones? I think you are. Yeah. All right. So something like that. Let's go see how this looks. So we have like a little tank right here. So does that look okay? There's like a little tank right there. And then we're going to have, I'm thinking inside of here. So these towers are actually going to be super tall. So what I'm thinking is, let's go ahead and grab you. We don't want you that color. You could be this color right here. So we're going to do cargo containers in here. So like these front two towers, right, are going to have a whole bunch of cargo containers. And then all the refineries and all the kind of machinery is going to be out in the open space, right? We're going to have like a lot of conveyor systems out here as well. I want the outside of it to look super random, right? But we're going to have, let's see here. Let's go ahead and put you down right there. So cargo containers in here. And I'm thinking hydrogen tanks and those back ones right there, along with all the oxygen tanks and that kind of stuff. And then that one right over there is going to be our living quarters. So that's where we're going to have our living facilities and our control rooms and all that kind of good stuff. So there's 4. Let's go ahead and just go with 5. There's no need for 5 in these things, but you know, why not? I think it looked good. We're probably going to make the towers quite a bit taller than that as well. I don't know what I would put up above it. Maybe I'll put the hydrogen ones up on top of this as well. In fact, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So let's see here. Let's see. Hydrogen. So we'll go ahead and grab one of you. Yeah, and then I'd have no idea. What should we put in those towers back there? I don't know. I want the machinery to be on the outside. So I don't want the machinery to be on the inside. But yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Okay, and then you up to right here. All right, that's looking pretty cool. We'll probably take the towers up just quite a bit more than that as well. We might actually double that height in towers. I have no idea what we're going to fill these towers with. No idea what we're going to fill the towers with, but we'll find something. But yeah, anyway, let me go ahead and start building this sucker out. These tower things, and then we'll go ahead and put like the refineries on the outside here with a lot of conveyor systems just going all over the place, probably random places where they don't actually need to go, just for decoration as well. I think that would be kind of cool. So we might actually not use Tim. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to use Tim for our conveyor system here, or if we want to actually get into the Rid Power 2, kind of, you know, like Rid Power in Minecraft, right? There's kind of like a system kind of like that for space engineers, and I'm thinking I might do like a Rid Power kind of system for space engineers for, you know, our conveyor system here. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let me go ahead and kind of get this stuff welded up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so here is, I think this is about it for our foundation, for our towers. And then from here on out, we're just going to go ahead and start just kind of pasting stuff on here and try and make it look a little bit more random, a little bit less kind of like a block, right? So I don't know. Added a few more windows. This is going to be our living quarters right here. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not. That's where we're going to live, is in that tower. Still have no idea why we're going to put in those back 2 towers right there. So, I don't know. One thing I was thinking, let's go ahead and get some refineries put down. Because I wouldn't mind getting this kind of stuff up and running here. So, I'm thinking maybe a refinery. Let's go ahead and rotate you this way, so that the refinery is written right side up. Okay, that looks good. So we'll go ahead and paste you on here. We're just going to go ahead and just kind of throw these things kind of random like, right? Because I don't want them too kind of, I don't want everything too symmetrical. So let's go ahead and rotate you. How about like this? Okay, this looks good. So we'll just go ahead and paste you on right here. So there we go. And we'll not put any on this one. Yeah, we're just going to kind of just start throwing things around here. So how about one on this back side right here? So we'll go ahead and put one right here somewhere. Let's go ahead and rotate you that way. So there's a refinery. I'm thinking maybe 8? Well, I was thinking 4. And then suddenly I just said 8. Because I don't know. How about one over here on the side? So we'll go ahead and put one. How about right here maybe? Like that. And then we'll have another one up here somewhere. So somewhere like this. So something like that right there. And then since we have one on the front side right there, we'll go ahead and put another one right here on this side right here. Something like right here maybe. Boom, like that. And then maybe one on the back side for up here somewhere. So somewhere like this, like that. And then we're gonna have conveyors going all over the place in here. So let's see. We don't have anything on you. We're not doing it on that one. Okay, and then right here. So we're gonna actually connect these up by conveyors on the outside, on the exterior, because I think that would look better. That'll look more kind of craziness. So yeah. Actually, that one's a little bit too high. Let's lower that one, just one right there. So, all right. How about down one right there? All right, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. And then we'll probably want some assemblers and that kind of stuff on here as well. Anyway, looks like we are about out of time for our episode, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up right here. I'm going to throw some more kind of decoration type stuff on here and kind of, I don't know, spruce the stuff up and maybe get these things plugged in with some conveyors. And we'll be back next episode to go ahead and finish the sucker off and build a huge asteroid-eating miner. So it's going to be even bigger than our miner that we had over at Earth. It's going to be huge. That's what I want to do the next episode. So, yeah, all right. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye! Yeah, aliens! So I had the suggestion to build the station from Alien Isolation. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. But what I'm kind of thinking is, I want to... Well, we're going to do something similar to that. And I'm going to kind of go from kind of some of the more kind of original movies. So some of his, you know, like I think it was the first Alien or Aliens. I always get them confused. I think it's Alien is the one that has the refinery in it with the 4 big towers on it. Alien Isolation has the 3 towers on it. But there's that one that has the 4 towers on it. Anyway, they look pretty much the exact same. What sort of science fiction would work with that? And there was a comment that just absolutely answered that perfectly. So here, like think of it like this. Okay, so we're at an alien planet. We want to build a refinery. Well, you know, last year my favorite movie was The Martian. Yep, it was The Martian by like a long shot. It was just amazing. But you know, The Martian, yeah, no aliens, no refineries or anything like that. But the guy who made the movie The Martian, Ridley Scott, has he ever done any movies that involve refineries, aliens? Well, aliens. Good day, everybody. Bevo here. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Welcome back to Space Engineers, everyone. So, all right, guys, this episode, I want to start building our refinery back over here. So, oh my gosh, so many amazing suggestions last episode on what kind of design we could go for. And there was one that I really loved. So, here's kind of my thinking. Right, we're over here by an alien planet, right? And we want to build a refinery. So I was thinking, and well, it moves. Yeah, it moves, right? Remember they moved the station? So that's kind of cool. But so Yeah, I mean, what do y'all think? And I like Ridley Scott's everything Ridley Scott does. It's almost inspired by kind of real life. So that's something I really kind of things that actually would work. Like you see how he has those connection points on there, right? You know, that's something that would actually work, you know, in real life. And well, I mean, it's not, you know, perfect science, but like The Martian, you know, that was based on, you know, other than the storm in the very beginning, you know, the Martian movie was pretty much spot on science. You know, it's pretty much perfect science, which is really, really cool. And I like that. So I think I want to go ahead and build the refinery out like that. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. We're going to have a couple levels like right here, those two different stations. So I think I'm going to go for, I'm not going to do like an exact replica of, you know, what Ridley Scott's kind of stations. I'll go ahead and like post some pictures in here, edit in some pictures in here if they're not already in there. If I haven't already shown them. But I'm just going to kind of use that as kind of my inspiration of where I want to go and build from. And then I'm just going to kind of design my own kind of station, kind of like based around that inspiration right there. And I'm thinking like big towers along here somewhere. So, you know, like maybe a big tower right here, a big tower right there. I like how on the very front it has that look, the connection points, right? So where the tugs kind of plug into it. Yeah, I think that's really, really cool how the tugs kind of plug into the station.